Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. On this channel I talk about fragrance, skincare, fashion, and the finer things in life. And today we're going to be working on 4 different Viktor and Rolf fragrances. I have the original Flowerbomb, I have the Flowerbomb Nectar, and the new release Flowerbomb Dew, and also Viktor and Rolf BonBon. If you want to know everything about these 4, I'm going to rank them, I'm going to review them. Come join me. Please stay right there. So, when I was in college, I think, when I was a freshman, Dutch designers, our guys, Victor Husting and what was his name? Rolf Schnoren, they released Victor and Rolf Flowerbomb. That was 2005, and that was news. Like we all liked it a lot, and then we all went and tested it. I actually bought a bottle for myself, and I also purchased a bottle for my mother. I know it's a little young for her age. It was a little childish choice for her age back then, but she carried it pretty well. Actually, she garnered a lot of compliments too. And then as the fragrance became more popular, Viktor and Rolf introduced flankers over the years. So, like the one that was released in 2020, which is the newest one, Viktor and Rolf Flowerbomb Dew, and then in 2018, they released the Flowerbomb Nectar. So, today I'm gonna start with my least favorite, and that's gonna be the newest release, Flowerbomb Dew. I have saturated my blotters here, and I also tested them on my skin. So this one, right out of the bat, this is not as long lasting as original Flowerbomb. One. The second point is that this has that fruity bergamot opening that has been done a million times before. There is nothing interesting or nothing exciting here, to be honest. And they did also some powdery touches in the middle. It's just like heliotrope iris, but they kept the Flowerbomb DNA as well, where we have the fruits like sweet patchouli, and then some flowers. uh, I think, you know what, we all know, like Narciso Rodriguez, he's very famous with the powdery scents, musky scents, and then he's doing really well. I think Flowerbomb tried to do something similar to what Narciso Rodriguez is doing, and they just came up with this flanker, but I think they failed. Longevity is not here. It is pretty mainstream, almost like synthetic. A smell that I would find at Target. Not really a good choice. I would say Flowerbomb Dew, go try a tester and see how you feel, but I'm not gonna be working on this anymore. This is like, nope. All right. At the third place comes the original Flowerbomb. Original Flowerbomb DNA is very sweet, flower, and patchouli. This is that DNA. This is that DNA that they have been doing over and over again. Different designers, Yves Saint Laurent, Black Opium, Lancôme, La Vie est Belle, they all are the same. Not the same, but like the same kind of DNA. Because this is selling, because this is pleasant. We just have to be honest, it's really pleasant. And this one is actually packs a punch, and it is very long lasting. So I like this one a lot. The only problem with this one is that I'm getting bored. 2005, and then right now we just want some novelty. This is getting boring for me. It's still a good choice, definitely. Good designer juice for sure. If you like the flower sweet patchouli DNA, that triangle maxed, pushed to the max limit, go check this out. This is a nice fragrance. However, I'm gonna give my uh, first spot when it comes to Flowerbomb to Nectar. It's here. The Nectar has the like kind of like more horizontal bottle design here, and this is okay. I'm liking this a lot. This was released in, if I'm not mistaken, 2018. And then this has that salty, like a little metallic nuances, and it's giving me life. The opening is really nice. It's juicy. I think the name nails it, definitely. That nectar flanker, it's like juicier, it's deeper, and at the same time, it's very different. I still get the Flowerbomb DNA, but it's a different approach. It's like it's coming from a different place with that gunpowder note, which I'm feeling that it's giving this like half salty, like metallic vibe to this one. This is a great fragrance, everyone. I like this a lot, and I think this is very long lasting too, just like the original Flowerbomb, but not the Dew. Dew is not long lasting, definitely. That's not a good choice. However, Viktor and Rolf Nectar is my favorite, definitely. This is this is this is a pleasant buy, and I think the most important thing I would like to say about this one is actually the most important point of this whole video is that, you know, when I first started this channel, I did a video about Kilian, Good Girl Gone Bad, and Good Girl Gone Bad Extreme. I'm just gonna put that video up here. It's gonna pop up. In that video, I said that, you know, Kilian also has a fragrance called Love, Don't Be Shy, which smells great. Everyone likes it. I love it. Rihanna loves it. It's her signature, apparently. But like many other Kilian fragrances, that lasts on your skin uh, for 4 minutes 59 seconds. We all know, we're just gonna be brutally honest, Kilian fragrances, they do not last. They do not deserve the money they are asking for. So, you know, that one, Love Don't Be Shy, is a very sweet, white floral, caramely vibes. You know, a little salty, beachy. That kind of aura it has. I think this gives me a similar vibe. I'm not saying that this is a dupe, or like, I'm not saying that this is a similar fragrance. Maybe just like think about like two friends or two kids, two neighbors from the same neighborhood, if I may say. Yeah, definitely that, you know, that very like sweet, but then also a little salty, a little caramely, a little like flowery vibe that Love Don't Be Shy has. This has that thing going on. This is different. It's not a dupe or anything. I'm not saying that. Don't get me wrong. But the feeling that I'm getting, like the feeling this one evokes, is kind of the same as Love Don't Be Shy, in my opinion. So this is definitely my most favorite Flowerbomb. It is better than the original. I know this is a flanker, but it's a very, very well done flanker. Go check this out. Released in 2018. This one is called Flowerbomb Nectar. Alright, so I walk you through Flowerbomb Dew, Flowerbomb the original, and then Flowerbomb Nectar. So now we are gonna talk about Viktor and Rolf BonBon. So this is, I think, an unpopular opinion of mine, and I'm just gonna be brave and go ahead and say it, I like Viktor and Rolf BonBon better than Flowerbomb. It's just my opinion, but this beauty here is giving me more life than Flowerbomb. I'm telling you. This has a fruity, peachy, citrusy opening. You know, I'm not a big fan of citrus scents, but this is really well done. It's really well balanced with the peach as well. And of course, caramel bomb, sugar bomb, but it's very well balanced. You know, this is not so cloying. You would think that, oh my god, this is called BonBon and it's gonna be like so sweet, cloying, headache inducing. Absolutely not. This is really well balanced. And I'm gonna tell you something. To me, this is giving me gourmand vibes for sure, but I'm also getting oriental. Oriental touches, definitely. I think this is an oriental gourmand fragrance made really well, especially for the younger population. Between 20 and 30, like 18, 30, girls, boys, you know what? Don't be afraid. This is not childish. I love this. I wear this. Go check this one out. This is fun. This is young. I'm not saying that you just wear this and go to an opera house or like an auction night. This is for like a concert, you know? It's so fun. It's so energetic. I like this a lot. The only problem with this one is that I told you Flowerbomb Original and Flowerbomb Nectar, they are very long lasting. They are almost as long lasting as Thierry Mugler, Alien, and Angel. This is not as long lasting as they are. At the performance department, this is a little lacking. However, you know what I did? I also got this Flowerbomb. No, I also got this BonBon body lotion. So I put this on, hydrate my skin, and then I go over with BonBon. So this creates the cool combination layering. It lasts longer, and I go to work, and I really don't care what other people think. It smells beautiful and delicious. BonBon. Go check this out. Alright, so we have talked about 4 Viktor and Rolf fragrances. I reviewed them, I ranked them. BonBon is my favorite. I like Flowerbomb as well. But let me know what you think. Have you tried these fragrances? Have you been using them? Is one of these fragrances your signature scent? Let me know down in the comment section. And also, are you interested in hearing more about the Spice Bomb that was released for men? Mainly marketed toward men. So, you know, it's like it's gonna be 2021. Anyone can wear anything they want. But let me know if you're interested in hearing more about Spice Bomb. We can do a video about the Spice Bomb and it's like flankers, night vision or something. Yeah, I have stuff to say about those as well. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for spending time with me, hanging out with me. I can't wait to see you in my next one. Take care, everyone.